My first read of the month was also my least favorite read of the month, and that was A Love Song for Ricky Wilde by Tia Williams. I went into this book thinking that I was going to be obsessed with it. I loved 7 Days in June. This one just didn't do it for me. I hated the male main character. I thought he was so boring. Next, I finished The Art Thieves by Andrea L. Rogers. I read this for my Indigenous book club. Good day to read Indigenous. You can join us. We are on Discord. This is going to be in my top 10 reads of the year. A young Cherokee girl named Stevie meets a boy from the future who tells her things are going to get worse. And then they do. Highly recommend. I read Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutanto. This is the first book in the Aunties trilogy, which is a cozy mystery trilogy. Now, I read one of the author's other cozy mysteries, Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. Absolutely adored it. I've also read a thriller by this author called You Will Never Be Me, which is one of the greatest thrillers that I have ever read. So I wanted to jump right into this, and it does not disappoint. One thing this author is going to do is have the most unhinged stories. Her characters shenan, and then they shenan again, and again, and again, and again. Then I finally read The Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler, and I got really depressed. Was the book good? Incredibly so. Did I enjoy reading it? I did not. Wrapped up the month because I needed something a lot lighter than Parable of the Sower. I wrapped up the month with A Tropical Rebel Gets the Duke. It's the third book in the Los Leonas trilogy, and it was my favorite of the trilogy. I knew it would be, but it was. And I loved it, loved it, loved it. It makes me want to squeal. I loved this book so much. This is a story about Aurora and the Duke, who doesn't even really give a crap about being a Duke. And she is a ladies' doctor in Victorian Paris. And she's doing all of the things that doctors shouldn't be doing. It's frowned upon. She's helping ladies with their private business. Really my favorite romance to date. I absolutely need more book recommendations like this. Please give me them all below right now. Okay, I am hoping to read 20 books in March. That is not an exaggeration. That is a goal.